Hi guys. Okay, I wanted to get on and just do a really quick get ready with me. And I've already got half my face done, as you can see. Cover it up and you can see half. And I wanted to showcase the Black Friday deal that we have going on today. The first thing that's in the Black Friday deal is your eye primer. And then the other two things are 2 pressed eyeshadows that come looking like this. And inside are the colors. There's a really pretty color right here. That's that color, and that's called Astute, and that's what I used in my crease right there, and we're going to put it right here when we're done. And then the other color is a exclusive color, and it is going to look like this one right here, this Optimistic color, and that's what's right there in my center. And so that's what we're going to do real quick, is do the eye first. So we're going to take a big fluffy brush, if I can find it, and we're just going to tap a little bit in there, in this color right here, and tap it off. Oh wait, we got to do the primer first. So we're going to put just a dab of primer on my eye, and the primer is going to help your eye shadow so it doesn't crease. And it will stay all day long. You know how when you wear shadows sometimes and halfway through the day you look and they're all in your eye, creased right here? This is going to help so that they don't crease. Okay, and then we don't need to wait for that to dry, it's all ready. And then we're just going to take, like I said, a big fluffy blending brush, and we're going to, hi Chels, and we're going to start doing circles and windshield wiper motions. All along there. Wherever you set your brush first is where it's going to have the most color. So you can see right there, the most color is right there on the outside, which is really where we want it. So you always, when you set down your eyeshadow brush on your eye, you want to start out on the outside. What you doing, Chelsea? Okay, now see how that's getting that color right there. We're just going to build it up a little bit and put some more on there. And what we're going to do today is called a halo eye. And so we're going to do dark color on the outside and then on the inside. So once I'm done with the transition color, and the transition color is the color that is going to make your eye look like it is not all one color. So you want a light transition color that's about 2 shades darker than your skin tone, and that's just going to help with the transition of your eyeshadow. So I'm going to take a little bit denser brush right here into that same color, and I'm going to plop it right here on the inside of my eye and darken it up just right here on the inside, just so it's dark on the inside and the outside. These eyeshadows are really cool because you can blend them out so they're opaque, or you can push and make them so they're really nice and what's the word I'm looking for? Deep and dark. The color's dark. So the other color that comes in the Black Friday deal, the Black Friday deal is $42, by the way, and it's normally, if you buy them all separately, it's $60. So this color right here, this really pretty, I hope you can see it, but it's a really pretty like champagne shimmery color. And that's what we're going to put right there on the middle of my eye. And so we're just going to take a flat brush, like this one right here, and I'm going to spray it with a little bit of setting spray. Just a teeny bit. And then dab it in, and then just hit the center of the eye so your eye is highlighted. This type of look is going to make your eye look big. Okay, see how that The other thing you can do is take your finger. Your fingers are always great for when you want a shadow to look shimmery and sparkly and to stay that way. See how much, see that? Look what that just did. It's almost darker than this side. So let's even it out. Okay, so now what we're going to do, since that's quite harsh and it's not very well blended, we're going to take that first blending brush that we used, and we're not going to put any more product on it, and we're just going to sweep it through and make that all look seamless, and so there's no harsh lines. I'm going to take a little bit more of that first color and just sweep it through the eye. Okay? The other thing that we're going to do with this color that's going to look like the one that's in the Black Friday deal is we're going to highlight my eye with it, just underneath. Let's see, let's use this one. Right up here. And this is going to help make your eye pop as well. And I'm going to put a little bit of that same color right here. Okay. Okay, and so now that we're done with the eye for now, I'm going to finish up with my foundation. And so with this Liquid Touch foundation, it's really nice because you can either have full coverage or you can blend it out to be of a more natural coverage. And the full coverage doesn't look cakey. It looks really natural. So make sure you shake it up real well, and then just kind of put it all over. If you find that your foundation is looking cakey, you're using too much. That was a hard lesson that I learned. Less is more, especially if you're not in your 20s anymore. The other thing is, tools are so important, what you're using. If you're using cheap tools, you're going to have a harder time achieving that flawless look. And so right now I'm just kind of doing a combination between stippling and circles blending. It's good to do circles with your foundation because it will help circles and stippling, because then you won't see that. You won't see the lines. Sometimes when you're blending in liquid foundation, it's hard because you can see the lines, the foundation lines. And make sure you get down your neck too, because you don't want a harsh difference of color between your neck and your face. Okay. And then we're going to put a little bit of concealer on our dark circles. Also with concealer, I found that I had a hard time. It was always creasing. Number one, you've got to find a concealer that works for you. And number two, you know how you see all those YouTube girls that put like a ton of concealer here and all the way down? They have like baby fine skin still. When we're older, we can't do that. Less, again, is more. Okay. And then I'm going to set that with a little bit of setting spray or setting powder so it doesn't move. I can't find my brushes. Let's see. Let's use this one. So I'm just going to, this is awesome setting powder. It's baby fine, and so it's not going to sit in your fine lines and make them look more exaggerated, as long as you don't use too much. And then I like my under eyes to be a little bit highlighted, so I like to put a light powder underneath there. And so this is a yellow powder right here that we have. It's called the Minerals Concealing Powder. So because I have older skin and I can't put lots of concealer under there to get that bright highlight. This is nice because it's a yellow powder. And it will help highlight just a little bit more. There it is, I see it. Okay. So then, just a triangle underneath your eye, and see how that kind of brightens that up and makes me look more awake. I'm going to take the same concealer and just concealer powder and put it down my nose. For me, the liquid concealers make my skin look older. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just that when you get older you can't. But so that's why for me a mineral concealer works best. And then also you can highlight right there and up on your forehead a little bit. This will also help set your foundation. The other thing you want to do is, I don't want the yellow everywhere, so I want to set my foundation with a with this setting powder again. Anywhere that it's, you don't want to do it everywhere because again it makes you look older, but anywhere where there's going to be, you find that your foundation will crease or throughout the day come off, that's where you want to put this setting powder. That helps it stay longer. Okay, we got to make this quick because we said it was going to be a quick mom routine. So now we got to do a little bit of highlighting and contouring. We did a little bit of highlight, but we got to do some contouring. So I'm going to take a darker powder color, and I'm going to take this color right here, and I'm going to contour right here to sculpt out my cheeks. Okay, see how that, and if you don't know where to do it, make a fishy face. Okay, and then we'll blend that out with some bronzer. So I'm going to take this really pretty Sunset Beachfront bronzer with a big fluffy brush. And anywhere where the sun would hit and give you that sun-kissed look is where we're going to put that. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to take this darker foundation color, not foundation, but this darker powder color, and we're going to contour the nose a little bit. We're just going to take this little brush, take it down our nose. Make sure you go all the way up so it doesn't look fake. We're creating shadows and light to trick the eye. Okay, and then if you need to shorten it, just a little bit right there. And then I, for some reason, feel like it looks better if I darken that right there. Okay, and then we're going to take this darker powder right there. I mean the lighter powder. And down the center of our nose a little bit too. And then a little bit of blush and highlight, and we're done. So for blush, this is really pretty blush. It's a Mauve Rose. It's a Minerals Pressed Blush. Pat it off so you don't have too much. And you want to, with blush, you want to smile, and you want to start back here and kind of slowly, with what's left over, do the front. So it's not so harsh. It's not red right up here. Blending, blending, blending is always so important with makeup. Okay, and then most every girl's favorite part of the routine is the highlight. I'm going to use this really pretty iridescent highlighter, and I'm going to take it on a big fan brush and just hit the high points of my face. See how pretty that is? And you can already see I've got the highlight right there and on the inner corner. I kind of like to make a C. And then right there above your Cupid's bow. Okay, and then the most favorite ever product that Unique has is this mascara right here. It's awesome. And so you can see the difference in mine. And so I'm going to hurry and pop on just maybe 1 or 2 coats and show you the difference. And a trick that I have found is, first of all, those of you that use a eyelash curler, I curl my eyelashes prior to my makeup routine so you don't mess it up as you're trying to, you don't mess up the rest of your makeup as you're trying to put on your, curl your lashes. And also, if you just take a little bit of heat to your curler from the blow dryer, that will help curl it so much better. And another good trick is if you get mascara like up on your eye, up on here, up on your eyelid, you want to let it dry instead of immediately swiping it away. Once you let it dry, if you take like a spoolie or even just your fingernail, it will just scratch right off and it won't mess up the rest of your makeup. Okay, that's just 1 coat. And you guys, I just took off my extensions like 2 months ago, maybe a little bit more than that, and my eyelashes were twigs. They were not twigs, stumps. There was nothing to them. And I've been using a growth serum that has helped my eyelashes grow so much. Okay, and then just a little bit on the bottom. Wait, before we do that, I'm going to put a little of this. I'm going to go back into this Astute color that we put on the tops of our eyes. And I swear I spend more time looking for the right brush. We'll just take this brush and put a little bit right here, and we'll just right down there to give that a little bit of color. Okay, and then I'm going to take that Optimistic color, which again is the one that comes in the Black Friday deal today. It looks like this. It's called Exhilarating, and it looks a lot like this. And I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to run that color kind of right here on the inner. We highlighted right here with it, but I'm also going to run it just a little bit right there. And then throw on just a little bit of mascara on our bottom lashes. Okay. And then I only put liner on this side of my face. So let's do lip liner on this side. This lip liner is my favorite color ever. I wish they had a lipstick that was this color. It's lip liner in Plush. A trick to overlining your lips, if you feel like you look like bozo when you overline them, is to just overline them right here and right here and then right down here, and then follow the natural line when you get back here. And then you can, again, illusion, make your lips look bigger by adding in a couple of wrinkles right there. And then I'm going to dab on just a little bit of lip gloss right in the center. I already have on a little bit of lip gloss, but if I dab this on right in the center, it also will make your lips look more pouty. Okay, and then last but not least, some setting spray. So what we just did doesn't slough off all this hard work that we just did. And that's the final look. Okay, so again, the Black Friday deal for today, day 3, there's going to be 8 days of deals, but today's deal is your primer, your eye primer, which you need, and 2 pressed powder eyeshadows that will come in something like this, but it will be in the color Astute, which is this perfect brown color that you can wear every day, that you can use as a transition color. It's super, super versatile. And then also this color that will look a lot like Optimistic, but it's an exclusive color that's called, I believe it's called, yeah, it's called Exhilarated. And so it's that color right there. So that's what comes in it. It's $42. Normally would be $60 if you bought it separately. If you want to pick one up, message me. Otherwise, there are other deals that will be coming on for the next 5 days or so, and we'll be telling you about them. Thanks for watching, you guys. See you later.